Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officer Survey 24/7. My name is Amanjot, and I am here with all of you to discuss the another session on the Indian economy and Indian financial system. So, as you can see, we have already started the target series of Indian economy and Indian financial system. So, this is the next session on the target series that is related to the questions of Indian economy. So, if you have seen the syllabus, you have seen that the first module, first chapter is talking about evolution of Indian economy. And this is what we are going to discuss today, like how Indian economy evolved and what are the certain important facts that we have to remember in context to the Indian economy. Okay, so let's start the session. Before starting the session, those candidates who are here with me in the session, I request you all that do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification be given to you. Last but not the least, if you are here, then do share the session with your friends and colleagues also so that they will be joining us shortly. Okay, and I request all of you that do stay active in the session, do participate in the session, do keep answering the questions in the session. Okay, so let's start and talk about the first question that is talking about in terms of GDP purchasing power parity. India is ranked what in the world in 2022 as per the IMF World Economic Outlook, April 2022. So in terms of GDP per capita, per capita purchasing power parity we are talking about. So in that context, India's rank in the world is first, third, fourth, or seventh. What is the rank of India? So in context of GDP purchasing power, what rank India has in the world? So the right answer will be your B option, that is the third rank. India has a third rank in context to the GDP purchasing power, and before India there are only two countries, that is USA and China. So USA and China is there, and the third country in context of GDP purchasing power parity is India as per the IMF's World Economic Outlook, April 2022. So right answer will be your B option. Now, next question is talking about in the last 4 decades, India has faced the following major shocks. First is saying 1991 balance of payment. Second is saying 2008 global financial crisis. Third is saying COVID-19 pandemic. So out of these, which particular major shocks Indian economy has faced? 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3 all. So which out of these three, which economic shock or major shocks Indian economy has faced? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? So the right answer for this question will be D, that is all are the major shocks that we have faced. First, we have faced the 1991 balance of payment crisis. After that, we have introduced the LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization to overcome this issue. Okay. And the second one was 2008 global financial crisis. For to overcome this issue, government started spending. Government started spending more money, and also RBI started making the easy policy so that money will be provided in the economy. So here the government of India provided around 1.86 lakh crore capital to make sure that Indian economy will not face that much effect of the global crisis, and RBI has given around 5.6 lakh crores money in the economy at the time of global crisis. Okay, so how we have managed the balance of payment crisis? By with the help of LPG. How we have managed the global financial crisis? By government spending and RBI's easy monetary policy. Clear? And the third one is COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 we have faced. And we are still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. So the right answer will be D. Very good. D answer will be correct. Now next question is talking about, as per World Bank classifications, Indian economy is a dash economy. So World Bank has classified economy in 4 categories. In how many categories? In 4 categories, World Bank has divided the economies. Out of those 4 categories, India comes under which category? Is it a low income country? Is it a lower middle income country? Is it an upper middle income country or a high income country? Which of the following is correct for India in context of World Bank classification of economy? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? Do let me know which of the following is correct. Third is B, Srinivas sir is saying. Okay. What about rest? So it is correct. The right answer for this particular question will be a lower middle income country. So India is a lower middle income country under the World Bank's classification of economy. So World Bank has classified economy into four categories. Do remember that out of those four categories, India comes under the lower middle income. Now, according to the International Monetary Fund (IMF), India's contribution of global GDP reached dash in 2021. According to the International Monetary Fund, India's contribution of global GDP reached dash in 2021. Is it 6.5, 7.3, 9.3, 10.3? We have discussed this chapter in the paid classes already. We have covered all these data. So do let me know which of the following is correct. You have to give the right answer because I have already covered all these questions in the classes, in the conceptual classes. Do mention the question number. Whenever you are answering, do mention the question number. So the right answer will be according to IMF, India's contribution to global GDP reached to dash in 2021. So the right answer will be your 7.3%. The right answer is 7.3%. So India reached 7.3% situation, or we can say the contribution in the global GDP in 2021. Very good. The right answer will be your B option. Next question. Which period is known as post-reform period? So if you remember, we have discussed the evolution of Indian economy. We have discussed the evolution of Indian economy. And in that evolution of Indian economy, we have discussed there are certain phases. The phase 1 from 1951 to 1980s, the phase 2 1980s to 1990, then 1992 to 2008, and then 2008 to 2021. This is how we have covered the evolution of Indian economy. So out of those phases, which phase is known as post-reform period? A, B, C, or D? Is it 51 to 80? Is it 80 to 90? Is it 92 to 8? Is it 8 to 2021? So these are the phases we have discussed while we are discussing the evolution of Indian economy. So which of the following is correct? Okay, Rishabh sir is saying A. What about rest? So the reforms we are talking about here, we are talking about economic reforms. We are talking about here the economic reforms. And the economic reforms we have introduced was LPG. And the LPG was introduced in the year 1991. It means it should be the year after 1991, na? Because the economic reform happened in the year 1991 LPG. So the right answer will be, one second. The right answer will be your 1992 to 2008. Okay, 1992 to 2008. Okay, it's not A. In 1951, 1980, we haven't done any reform. In this period, we started the 5-year plans, but that was not the reforms we are talking about. So the reforms was economic reform happened in the 1991, that is LPG. So right answer will be 92 to 2008. That is the period which is known as post-reform period. Okay, next. Which of the following policies paved the way for positive economic outcomes, higher GDP growth rates? So which of the following certain policies is there out of these four which helps us to get the positive economic outcome as well as the higher GDP growth? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is correct? Let me know. Is it Hindu rate of growth? Is it adoption of LPG policy? Is it COVID-19 pandemic? Is it Lehman collapse? Lehman collapse happened in 2007-8. The global financial crisis of 2007 or 8 is also known as Lehman collapse. Okay. So we are talking about the positive economic outcome and the higher GDP growth. Hindu rate of growth was showing the slow growth rate of the country. Pandemic never gave us the option of positive economic growth outcome or higher GDP growth. Lehman collapse created a financial crisis. So the right answer will be B. Adoption of LPG policy has given us a way of the positive economic outcome as well as the higher GDP growth rate. Okay, so the right answer will be your B option. Adoption of LPG policy that has been done in the year 1991. Okay, let's move. During the post-reform period, what was the main reason for the high growth rate Indian economy experienced? So during the post-reform period, that is 2008 to 2000, sorry, 1992 to 2008 is the duration that is known as post-reform period. What was the main reason for high growth rate Indian economy experienced? Is it the first one, increase inflow of foreign capital? Is it the second, technological advancement? Is it the third, new product development? Is it the fourth, increase in consumer demand structure? Which of the following is correct? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is correct? Let me know. So post-reform period we are talking about, that is from 1992 to 2008 period. After 2008 there was a global financial crisis, so that period will be different. But now the right answer will be your A option, that increase inflow of foreign capital. No? Because of LPG, because of liberalization, privatization, globalization, foreign companies were allowed to come to India. They were allowed to invest in India. They were allowed to open their manufacturing unit. They were allowed to invest in the Indian economy. So what happened? The inflow of foreign capital increased, and because of that we have started growing. Okay, so we were facing the scarcity of capital. Still we are facing the scarcity of capital, and we are getting the capital from the foreign countries, and that's one of the reason because of which we have experienced the higher growth. That is the LPG. Okay, next. The indication of economic growth among the following is, which of the following option is the way by which we can indicate the economic growth? First is saying per capita income, second is saying balance of trade, third is saying human development index, fourth is saying multidimensional poverty index. So out of these four options, which of the following is the indication of economic growth? A, B, C, or D? The indication of economic growth among the following is, okay, very good. The right answer is per capita income. So per capita income is there, which helps us to indicate the economic growth. The right answer will be your A option. Very good. Next. Contribution of which sector is maximum to the Indian economy? So out of these four sectors, which sector is the having more maximum contribution in the Indian economy? Is it a primary sector, secondary sector, or tertiary sector, or none of the above? I think this is the simplest question in today's session because we have discussed so many questions on the sectors of economy. So it will be easy for all of you. Correct. The right answer will be your C, that is tertiary sector. The maximum contribution in the Indian economy comes from the tertiary sector. Which sector? The tertiary sector. Very good. Next. The motive of public sector enterprises is dash. So public sector enterprises means the enterprises which has been managed by Government of India, which are the enterprises of Government of India. So out of these four, what is the motive of public sector enterprises? First, profit making. Second, entertainment. Third, social welfare and security. Fourth, none of the above. A, B, C or D, which of the following is correct? Okay. So very good. The right answer is social welfare and security. The public sector enterprises, the government's enterprises are working for what? The social welfare and the security of people. Okay, very good. So now let me know, out of these 10 questions, how many questions you have answered correct. Let me know how many questions you have answered correct. And as you all know that the registration dates of JIB is out now, so be very serious with your preparation. Be active in the sessions. Be very attentive at the time of your joining any kind of MCQ session, so that you will be gaining more and more knowledge in the MCQ session as well as the conceptual classes. So the third target batch is starting from 17th of February. To enroll, you can use the code Y496, and for today you will get 81% discount on this particular product. Okay, and as well as the test series are available by using a code Y496S. You can get the test series of all the four subjects of your JIB. 50 plus tests are available. Apart from that, in the Maha pack, you will be getting right now the double validity plus the 81% discount that is available for today only. As you can see, the JIB dates are out. Okay. So 81% discount plus the double ID available on the Maha pack. Now, what is the difference between the Maha pack and your if we talk about target batch and Maha pack, what is the difference? In target batch, you will be getting the conceptual classes as well as ebooks and test series. But in Maha batch, you will be getting in future revision batches, MCQ batches, your ebooks, test series, numerical batches, everything will be available. Case study batches, everything will be available. So how to enroll? Just click on the JIB CIB section here. And if you want to go with the target batch, just click on the JIB 2023. If you want to go with the Mahapack, click here. So this is the target batches which are available for all of you. You can check the target batches here. And you can check here that the 17th February, there are 2 new batches that are starting, and the rest batches are also here. Individual subject batches are also here. How to enroll? Just click on the particular product. Do read all the details. After reading all the details, just click on the buy now option. When you click on the buy now option, you have to enter a code here, that is Y496, and click on the apply. So when you apply it, you will find that 80% discount it is showing, but 1% additional discount will be available from the application. Okay, from the application, if you use the coins, you will get 1% additional discount here, and you don't have to pay the 33,999. 1% more discount will be available for you on the application. Okay. Similarly, these are the Mahapack. You can see double validity is already active with the 81% discount. So you can go with the JIB CIB Mahapack, or either you can go with the JIB ka Mahapack. Both are available for you. Okay, in case of JIB CIB Mahapack, you will be getting 2 years validity. You can see 12 plus 12 month validity. In the JIB Mahapack, you are getting 1 year validity. So personally, I believe you can go with the JIB CIB Mahapack, because by investing once around 10,000, 11,000, you will be getting the JIB all classes, CIB all classes, and you do not have to invest anywhere else after enrolling here. Hana? Or if you want only for go to the JIB, then you can go for this. Okay. How to enroll in any of these? Just click on a particular product. Do read the details. 6 plus 6 month validity is there. Do read all the details and then click on the buy now option. When you click, again this page will open. Enter a code here, Y496, and click on the apply. When you apply, you can find it is showing the 80% discount again. For 1% additional discount, you can go through the application and use the coins there. Okay, you will get the 1% discount. So how you will get the JIB Mahapack? You will get the JIB Mahapack by paying around 6,300 something, by getting 1% additional discount. Okay, so this is the JIB Mahapack. Similarly, if you go for the JIB CIB Mahapack, 2 years validity is there, and you only have to spend around 10,500 something. So the much best deal for all of you will be JIB CIB Mahapack, because it will be covering the JIB all classes, conceptual classes, ebook, test series, revision batches, MCQ, case study batches in future, numerical batches will be introduced, and that will be included in the CIB. It will be covering all the compulsory paper as well as your elective paper also. English medium, bilingual, all classes will be available. So everything will be available in the JIB, CIB ka Mahapack for the JIB and CIB. And under this Mahapack, all the things related to the JIB will be available. Okay? And this is how you have to enroll. Clear? Chalo, so let's end the session here. I have given you all the information. Do let me know that if you have any query in the question, you can ask in the comment section. If you are watching the video recorded, I request you all do let me know in the comment section that how much you scored out of the 10. And do share the session maximum on the Telegram channel, WhatsApp group, or any social media platform where you are linked with your friends and colleagues, so that you will be capable of making sessions attractive, sessions making more attentive. Okay, so thank you for joining the session. Last but not the least, if you're into the channel of Office 24/7, then do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And have a good day. Take care all.